See anything else? Oh yeah. No, I don't have any. That's not a video. So this is before I got skilled in technology. Still not. These are my rugby playing days. Yeah. Should have been holding the ball the other arm. But like this is before I start doing the bulk, and you can see like I'm still playing quite lean, like as lean as I can get anyway. Like it's doing a lot of fitness. I could run 1 kilometer in 3 minutes and 45 seconds, which was pretty good. I really trained hard for sure. There's me doing some unsavory stuff, drinking a little bit, holding the gun. Yeah, it's kind of really as I started off in the gym, but look how there you can see a bit of definition. See a lot of acne as well. Good times, guys. Good times. Oh, look at that. The cost of playing rugby. I could actually stick my tongue out through that cut. Oh, look at the leanness on my face, little baby face. Jelly doing a lot of cardio, and it might seem like I'm vain. I was trying to look at that boy's chair. Wish I had that now, believe me. You only appreciate what you have when it's gone. Yeah, like a lot wider in that section anyway, for sure. Like it's mad looking back at this. And then we started bulking a bit more, started getting a lot bigger and stronger. I just want to show you something like one of my favorite pictures that I can actually appreciate now. This is probably my favorite picture of myself, where I'm after putting on a bit of muscle, gotten a bit more confident, and I start being a student leader. Jesus, I think I look incredible in that picture, but before I would have said to you, I look terrible in everything. And I wish at this point my confidence was better because if I had the confidence that I have now back then, wonder would I have had better luck with the ladies looking like that as opposed to the way I look now. Who knows? Who knows? But like I was saying, like I just start going on a serious bulk and see if I can find it for you now. Where I just oh there they all are. So I'll go forward a bit. Here you can see like I'm doing a lot more kind of calisthenics stuff and should have been studying. Thought I'd do a gym session instead, which is why I nearly failed my my college exams. Well, I did fail, but I got the repeats out with a few women, a few fellas as well. But yeah, because I've been doing so much cardio, like I'd actually put on a good bit of muscle, and there, like I'm pulling a good weight in deadlift. You can see it's off the ground anyway. But it was kind of like lean muscle. Like I can even see there's a bit more fat in the gut, but the chest is pumped. I'm looking better. My brother obviously put me to shape doing 220 kgs, but my confidence really just was shocking. A few clips from rugby. Having that muscle really helped me in rugby, but I wasn't as fit as in the first few pictures that I showed you. So like in the first few, I was really fit. But like with rugby, it's kind of like a mix. So you can be really fit but weak, because you're burning off muscle as well as fat. And I overdid it big time. And it's like you see three lads there trying to get me down. Got very strong. And that's my brother, based of a York. My mate Dylan is commenting there, damn the man who can. least a bit of confidence in myself there. Better off in rugby tackling with more than one man. Sure, you see us right there. That fella, by the way, that we were tackling, hit like a horse in the tackle himself. Shoulders like steel. FYI. Look at the hoop on that. That big ghetto booty. J-Lo's got nothing on me. Cringy, I know, I know. Yeah, like you can just sort of see the midsection. Like I'm not fat here. I'm starting to look good because I was consistent in the gym. Probably the most consistent I've ever been. Yeah, prefer hex bar for sure. Who doesn't? But like, look at the chest. Look at the midsection. Like, there's not a six pack visible, but I'm still looking all right. You know, I was gaining muscle for rugby too. We'll ignore that because that's disgraceful. Now here you can see a bit more belly fat, you know, because I was starting to really burn myself out. There's a bit more definition for sure, but got myself injured before I was due to start for the firsts. That was in my left shoulder, so I know look it's the mirror though, so that right there got a stinger on it in this game. So before this tackle, I actually made one on a well, I didn't make one, I got bounced. Massive big fella, like 20 plus stone, and he just ran full force and got me right in that shoulder. So I was kind of flopping around. I got a dead arm. Anyone ever watch Family Guy and Peter Griffin gets paralyzed on one side of his body and slams the door shut on his arm? That's what I did. Couldn't lift my left arm. And the pain was just shooting all the way down my arm there. That's actually the reason why I stopped training. And you start to see a bit more belly fat, as you see there. Because I was doing bear crawls, right? And then the pain just went all the way down my left arm and it was excruciating. And then, of course, Toucan Dan. Butch Gold, that is disgraceful. Even like with the jacket on, I'm not hiding anything though. Like I just said, fuck it, I'm not training. Because it was too sore. My head wasn't in it. My body definitely wasn't up to the task. So I threw in the towel, you know, and then I just stopped training for a while. There's me for my birthday with Lauren, my mate's girlfriend, by the way. We all get on really well. Yeah, even look at that. The slab squat from my Russian buddies. But yeah, this is when I started going out a good bit more, and just a shout out to my good mate Lauren there. We have great laughs together. They're a good bunch. There's Dylan, legend. We have such a bromance going on. I'm getting sidetracked, guys. Sorry. Well, yeah, like you had good times there. There's a girl I worked with in the cafe. Um, had a good laugh that night. But you can see how much I'm going out drinking and just taking the piss and getting pissed. But like right here, like you just want to look at it's 190 kg. Depth isn't great. No, depth is shite. I wouldn't even call that a proper squat. No, no way. Look at that. That's pathetic. No. And there you go though. Like that was real ego lifting. And then pushing the sled with my brother. Yeah, I actually did more than I thought I did. Like I'm still in good enough shape, but giving myself a lot of extra work to do, you know, by drinking and just not taking it seriously. Sled push is something I really loved. I'm very rugby specific, like for the scrum, you know. Again, another picture like that was way back though. That was when I was lean. I'm a happy fat fuck, and I guess that's kind of true. Who am I trying to convince though? Like you can see me how much I'm drinking. It's just not good. But look, could still do these. I was impressed with that. My only army press up trick. Should have pulled up my trousers. Even with the big fat belly, I could still do them. The bear gut didn't stop me. Show you there. I have the bear gut? Nah. I think I deleted that picture actually because I did look so terrible. 5 reps of 160. I'll show you how technique improved because that is not good. No, that's not even parallel. Like, look at that. No, that's disgraceful. Sorry, guys. Sorry for showing you incorrect lifting. And then, like, yeah, this is my bench press. You can see, like, that's decent enough. Like, I'm young fella obsessed with getting the upper body strong. 40 kg dumbbells for 6 reps. Yeah, locking the arms out, which I didn't always do, just FYI. Always make sure to lock your arms out. And yeah, geez, look at that was stress induced. 18, yeah, geez, I listed it out back when I was 18. Like, look at that. Should have shared the snail trail. But like, look at the definition. Now, for someone who is quite chubby naturally, that is incredible. I'm quite well built, and that open side flankers like just shows you the shape you need to be in to play that position. That was eczema on my arm. I think it was caused by Prozac. It was a side effect. Manu's anxious as well, so yeah, just a little insight into how I looked, but also I felt like shit in these pictures. Never felt like I was lean enough. Needed ripped abs, and the reason why I'm making this is just to show you. For me, I looked good, but I didn't appreciate that because I was always looking out for something better. Again, more drinking. Look at Staples. Back when I could be lifted in the line out. God help the poor bastards who have to lift me now. That's all I'll say. But like, look at me back in my playing days. Scrawny bastard indeed. Scrum cap suits me, doesn't it? Jesus, there's points in every single one. You know, like you can see, bicep is starting to look good, but the midriff ain't looking good. We were playing, Guess Who. We're in PMAX and Dundrum, and they have loads of games on. And there's Fitzy, the baby face. Oh, back in my construction days. Oh, looked handsome enough there, didn't I? Appreciate the boyish charm until it was gone. Jesus, more points. And you can see the aftermath, can't you? Me and Dylan again. Dylan looking handsome as fuck. Me, not so much. Bays indeed. There's me and Nolly and Sammy. Noel is in the army, FYI. Go on a hike with him and he'll make you feel terrible about yourself. He's a lovely guy, but just so fit because he's in the army. Look at that beer gut coming in with all those delicious points. That was for New Year's. It's my good mate Lauren again. We had so many good nights together. Have such good laughs. There's Andy, looking sharp. Me having don't know whose shoulder and putting my hand on there. Don't know if I asked for permission. Going out on a hike, getting very pudgy. Me and Andy went out that day. Yeah, doing a few box squats. That was my first 5K with my brother. See the bed head on me. He looks fresh enough. Jesus, there's loads of throwbacks here. He is an absolute beefcake, isn't he? The muscles on him. But Jesus, we're about lean back then. Fuck me, how the times have changed. So, like, yeah, about a 3 month layoff from the gym, and this is me kind of coming back into it and deciding to take it a bit more seriously. Yeah, rugby league pre-season, but you can see how much belly fat I've gained. The chest is looking big, the arms are looking big, but look how much fat I've gained in the midsection because I was just eating like shit for about 3.5 months, eating cakes and sandwiches and not taking training seriously at all. Then Dylan, the fellow I showed you in the pictures, he gave me a program. It was like 5 days a week. There he is. There we are drinking again. And you can see like the fat around my face. Should have kept the beard. But this lad gave me a good program and fair play to him. He helped me out. This is me starting it off with a fresh fade. And the arms are getting bigger. Like the body fat is there. But you can see me just looking a bit better, starting to get back. But from not training and drinking too much, like look at the fat on me. Like I'm just so chubby. You can see that right in the hips and the belly. Rugby league season 2019, yeah, great season. There's a few of the boys. Richie Egan, best coach we've ever had. There'll be nobody like Richie, a well-had cunt from Leeds. I love Richie. Shout out to Richie. So yeah, like I never really took that long a break from the gym. We can just see a few rows here, like the upper body starting to develop. Skull crushers there, like the development in the upper body was coming in. Triceps were growing bigger, but my fitness had gone to shit at this point. See the fat belly coming out even when I'm lying down. But back training, taking it seriously, still out socialising. It's back in the St. Mary's days. And I played second row for them mostly, and you can see how skinny I am. Like, look, that's bony. But like, if you ask me to go for Jesus, I could play 160 minutes for you. Rugby matches 80 minutes, so like 2 games. You wanted me to play one after the other. All right. You shitting myself, but I'd say I'll do it for you, coach. Whatever you want. Desperate need of a haircut there. And look at that. The baby. And was I lifting here? Was going for more reps now at this point, so I think that's 35 kilos. Could have been less. Was going for a lot more reps back then, so first game of the season. Played really well, but after 20 minutes, I was gone. Like put in a good shift, but yeah, fitness definitely wasn't what it used to be. But you can see the kind of stuff that I'm doing. Like I'm really bulking. Again, the midsection, like look at that gut. You can see the development in the triceps, and I look stronger, don't I? But I'm obviously after putting on a significant amount of body fat, and that's the result, like of doing that training. So I started that back in March of 2019. So I haven't gained like a good bit of body fat, but I clearly had a bit of muscle there too. And like working in the cafe, I had all the physical jobs to do. Like, I'm not saying it's an ultra physical job, but I'm still moving around, kept on my toes. So wasn't as if I was doing nothing. But Jesus, there were times where I would literally just go to work and get home and vegetate. But one thing I will say, like, look at the development of the chest, the arms. Like my arms look so full, my shoulders are looking good. More body fat, like I'm definitely not as lean as I was before, but that'll just show you, like when you do. No, I'm no personal trainer now, but I'm purely going off personal experience and having researched guys, like you look at guys who do a natural bulk, this will be what they look like. If they're a heavier fella like me, there'll be more body fat gained, as opposed to this where I'm doing an ultra cut and everything. Like I'm very lean, but not very well defined. You know, little pigeon chest, and you can see abs, but I'm quite skinny. You know, like that's doing a shit ton of cardio, and yeah, took a lot of pictures that night from the same time, but still wasn't happy, you know, because there's still body fat there, but the midsection is starting to show. What I probably should have done was just stick at it and cut back on the calories, and I would have gotten a good bit leaner around the midsection, you know. And for rugby as well, though, like you need to have muscle and size on. So there's like a ratio that you can find for sure. Yeah, here we go. So like 30 kilos, 10 reps. This lad up here commented on a lot of my pictures in case you're wondering, spreading the positive vibes. Don't know what happened with him. But yeah, back when I'm playing, like, there's Bazza and Denny. Denny, the tough bastard, big shoulders, massive calves. Play for Canada actually in rugby league, so shout out to him. Shout out to Bazza there as well. Like you can just see me there playing, and like with rugby league, the position I played. So like when I was talking about, I played open side flanker quite a bit, and I had to be quite lean for that. Playing prop in rugby league is it's a lot of crash balls. You're taking the ball up into people. You can see here, and like I'm obviously a lot heavier because you don't need to be up and down off the ground as much. You just need to be big, solid. You're making a lot of front-on collisions. You can see there, I'm running head first into a lot of big men, making tackles on big men. So that lad is tough to tackle. FYI, for Galway, big fella. There I am, big dog. But a lot of front-on collisions and heavy contact. You're also tackling fellas with your chest and like that, running head first into lads. Big collisions going on, landing on them, trying to turn off the ball. And I've never had the biggest arms, you know. You can see how big the shoulders can get, and like my limbs don't really get that big, big belly, and struggle with body fat. But yeah, you can see that I clearly don't have the most muscular, developed arms or legs. They're not too bad actually, covering up the overhang. Extra fat certainly was keeping me warm. Me and Dylan at a festival, having a great time. We had such a good time. And it's important as well, you know, like that's you can see like how chubby I am around the face. I really should have just let the beard grow out, but I was sweating a lot. That was a great day though. I had such a good time and I'm really glad I went, you know. It's important to socialise. Didn't actually get too many drinks in at the concert because or the festival. Fucking expensive, like €6 for a pint. It's even worse now. We had such a good day that day. Really good. Oh, stewarding afterwards, doing security work with a hangover. Yeah, was my penance. Sunday with a hangover, doing security. There's me and Dylan in the gym. And like you can see the muscle development. Like Dylan would be someone quite into his aesthetics. Um, Now he'd be shorter than me, but he knows and he has really good knowledge in the gym. So I listen to anyone, and you can see the body fat, but look like the shoulders, and you take away the body fat. Look at the bicep. Like my arms after growing a lot. I look good. I look solid. Um, and that's the thing. Like when you see guys, and I've heard lads with a lot more knowledge than me, but when you see guys who, you know, are very big and muscular, but they're lean. I'd be I'd be suspicious of them, because very hard to do that. And in my experience, yeah, extremely difficult. Like you look at me and my brother there, look at my brother's arms. And look at me, like my brother's clearly more muscular than I am. He also unfortunately struggles with more body fat. That's our cousin Sean from España. What a legend. But Sam like could be a lot stronger than me, like his stats have just gone through the roof now. Um Big fella. That's my buddy from Papua New Guinea, Blade. Give him some love to the channel. Instagram page, should I say. Again, like more clips. Played out in Carlo. The grass was very long that day. But like just go back to that. Size of that fella like that I'm tackling, like so if you play in my position, prop in rugby league, you have to have extra size, get the big fella down because he's a big fella. That lad running full force at you. You kind of need strength to get him down. He was a powerful guy, so having the extra bulk when you're playing a sport like rugby, and if you're doing it naturally, like you gotta have the size. That's me and Barry, like two big fellas, and we have to use that to our advantage to get down the bigger fella to get the ball. Didn't actually get an awful lot of carries in that game, weirdly enough. Ended up doing a lot more defending than I would have liked. Shouldn't have been drinking a week before our grand final. Some lads used to drink the night before the game. Not a chance. There we are. Me, Duffer, Andy, and Leo, another legend. Shout out to Leo. Hope to get him on the channel someday. These are all great lads. I had such a good time with them. And then the aftermath. You can see me there, like, big enough, solid. We lost that grand final, like, but felt great about it. Like, we had such a good time. And yeah, that was the champions. You can see the frontal collisions because they're fast off the line. They were fit and lean, so we probably had the size, but they had the fitness. When you're making all those big hits, it definitely helps to have the bulk. By how long you actually last in the game was the thing. Like I only lasted about 35 minutes in that game. I was done. I couldn't last any longer. Got a good review though. There's me and Denny again. And then like after that, rugby just kind of fizzled out. I struggled to stay involved with it. A couple of socials there. That's when I started doing Olympic weightlifting. Good bunch of lads as well. Again, I'm big, heavy around the midsection. Chubby, and you can see how shit my mobility is. You can see it in the squats I showed you earlier, but look at that big fucking gut. Gary, shout out to Gary, great coach. Really got me into weightlifting. Forgive me for that post. Oh, look at the state of me. I was a pretty girl, wasn't I? We're all drinking pink gin there. I mean, that picture right next to me dressing up as a woman. Gotta ask a few questions about me, don't you? Don't we look good though? Representing the Exiles, my rugby league side. Yeah, it's just getting through the techniques of Olympic weightlifting, and this really improved my mobility because I was so chubby that having something where you work on your mobility as well as your strength. It's very important to have, and like I'm bet into that Olympic gear. It looked all right, yeah, it looked solid enough. Cheers, Bazza. Appreciate it. That's me with and without the facial hair, the before and after. Oh, the neck hair, not good. It's me and Lawrence 21st. We're such a good bunch of mates. And then me and Steve. There he is. Yeah, that's one of my best mates for sure. We have such a good laugh together. She's great. She's a really good laugh. Really gets me out of my shell as well. So yeah, as I start getting into Olympic weightlifting, you can see here like I'm doing the front squats. that takes a lot of wrist mobility, like really just working on that, really dipping into it. So did a lot of training, a lot of really good overhead squats and 5 reps on 80 kilos just to get the technique right. A lot of lads used to have an issue with me putting the three 10 kg plates on as opposed to a 20 and a 10. And then here, just getting the technique on 70 kg for the clean and jerk. Yeah, it's awkward, like, progressed as I went on, but you can see, like, now I'm doing more performance based stuff, and belly popping out. Yeah, lovely. One more. May as well. We've already seen the belly popping out. Yeah, lovely. This is me, like 60 kilos working on the snatch. So, like, because my strength was all right, but my mobility was crap, my snatch wasn't great, in comparison to my clean and jerk. But you can see the technique is quite good there. But yeah, it was awkward as hell for me. There we are. Not the best outfit I ever had. Going on a few hikes and a good time. And then, like, a few COVID workouts. So me and my brother were trying to get back in good shape. We're doing a lot of hill sprints. And we did that for a while. Like, I was doing it for rugby league as well. I wanted to get in good shape. There I had hair. You'll see me. The shaved head made me more aerodynamic. There's Richie giving me a bit of advice as well. Just rugby specific stuff, which I think is good to have. Yeah, Jesus. Lean enough. Doing a lot of dumbbell stuff before we got the home gym. Like, we still use that dumbbell to this day. Just going with the overhead press, and kettlebell swings. Hot socks. Russian twists. Trying to stay in shape. And to kind of show you where I'm at as well, like, yeah, how many push-ups could I do? I don't even know how many I could do there. Anyway, could still do push-ups, which I'm amazed at. Bit of what bike? Like, just highlighting this now, the weightlifting group are really helpful, really positive group to be around. Just trying to get back in shape, but I really struggled. It wasn't that much level of fitness that I had been before. Got way too depressed. And there's Dennis without the beard. We were indeed locked. That's us going out. I think yeah, geez, that was us out before COVID hit. Had a lock in before the lockdown, as we say. Yeah, like, you can see all the shuttle runs. Little breather and then back, because I was doing this for rugby league, trying to stay in good shape. So me and my brother set them up. We were down, up, doing our shuttles, trying to keep going. Getting somewhat fit, but as I say, nowhere near the level I had been at. And I'm a lot more heavy. Like, you can see how difficult it is for me to move around. It's really not easy for me. It's like a dead weight. Last ever game for the school for De La Salle. That was such a throwback. Yeah, I did look better in Tala colours. But no, that's a great memory right there. It's really good to have that. Me and my brother doing a few push-ups together in the garden. So like you can see we're really doing a lot of variation, you know. Narrow to wide, that's what we were doing. Like I've quite a weak lower back. I've always had an issue like keep my arse up. But we were trying. Yeah. Like we made the best of COVID, I think. We could see his development, like look how much broader he is and stronger looking. You see much more muscular arms and chest than me. Like I've got quite skinny arms. You can see that. He would have more body fat though, that's the thing. What bike again? Trying to get stuff done. Wish I was looking lean. Cheers, Bazza. Appreciate it. And then short runs. So like doing a lot, you know, like trying to stay in good shape. Like I was still going out, you know. It was quite a relaxing time in some ways because COVID was a breather. Now, certain things like cabin fever and all did make me anxious. I was fortunate enough not to have too many family members get sick, which I'm very grateful for, you know, because some people weren't so lucky. But I think given the circumstances, like I made the best of a bad situation. Like me and my brother were out, you know, working out. We weren't indoors drinking all the time. As I say that, that was a concoction. My mates from college, and then dildo as well. But man, yeah, we literally put everything like a punishment for a card game. You just necked everything that was in the big glass. The joke. That's what I'm looking for. Jesus, an easy one. Started back the season like in better nick, you know, looking better. Trained a lot harder, looked decent. Me and the lads had a few really good games. Cheers, Andrew. Appreciate it. Like I've tried a lot of different things. Like I mean, rock climbing is another thing, just for the laugh with my mates, just for the crack, you know. Back playing rugby. BK, sorry, just getting ragdolled at the end. We are good mates. Yeah, we like each other. Me and this fella. There's Leo in the back again, and like still quite heavy, but made a good break in this game. That's the picture of it there. Like you're carrying lads on you like a train. Cheers, Limo. Cheers, lads. Awkward looking tackle technique, isn't it? It's like, give me your fucking jersey. Jeez, they really want to cut the grass, wouldn't they? That was out in Boy and all the way out in the arsehole of Mead. Lovely fields all around, and we had to train on a shitty little pitch behind a garage. So many nice fields around. Couldn't use any of them. But yeah, made a few good carries and a lot of big hits in that game. Having the extra bulk, like having even body fat, like not just muscle, but having the body fat does help you kind of absorb it, you know, like a shock absorber. Bit more from rock climbing. Yeah, Noel is our mate from the army. Don't go rock climbing with them or hiking if you don't want to be embarrassed. Like I'm still able to hold my arse up here though, and then do a little swing. But those are see this always gets me because I'll actually go back and just show you. So this game was how long now? Go back and just show you. There's a bit of a trigger warning just for anyone, but where is it now? Sorry. Just FYI, there's a trigger warning coming up. Yeah, this one. this was literally a couple of hours after I ran out in front of the car and tried to end my own life. My brother was just having a bit of a laugh, and I looked back on it and laughed with him. But yeah, it's a bit triggering, all right, because you look at it and you think we had a laugh about that, yeah, and how I just got on with everything after it, like that was the 24th of May, yeah, and then like straight after, how long was this? Yeah, 5 days later, and I'm out. Now, in many ways, like that's a good way of stopping yourself from feeling like shit. Get yourself back out and yeah, like do something, which I was, but I never really acknowledged what happened until a while later, and then look, back out drinking, the 11th of June. So like about 18 days, nearly 3 weeks later, I'm out as if nothing's happened. Never really stopped to acknowledge it. Back doing workouts. I mean, Jesus, guess you could say fair play. I didn't let it affect me, but I think it's the reason why everything's built up. And then this game, where I had to make so many tackles with my brother and the Rhinos against our arch rivals, in the pro. But I just wasn't up for it. Like I really shouldn't have been playing. That's the truth of the matter. Yeah, geez, sure. When did I start playing again? 31st of July. Yeah. So like 2 months later, and I'm straight back into rugby. I'm carrying on like everything's normal. I'm training again, playing games. It's mad. 22 here. Me and Alex, the fellow who did the weightlifting, share a birthday. And the lads from Tala Rugby Club, and shout out to them as well. But yeah, just in terms of training, just a little bit of a trigger doing that from November. Got forward of the year, won a pair of socks for rugby league. Desperate need of a shave and a haircut. Thanks, Liam. Thanks, Fiona. That's my cousin from Holland, actually. Shout out to Fifi. But I after this picture, I remember having a bit of a breakdown. It was my mum, my brother. I felt quite suicidal, and wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. And so it was hard to get back to, working out because I was so miserable. But being down by the beach, like this is my happy spot down here, like in Wexford. I love it, it just keeps me in a good headspace, enjoying the sunshine. It's beautiful down here. And then we start training again. It's when I stayed with the lads in their spot in Dublin. We went to the 40 foot for a dip. So a lot of good crack. Like you see the body fat here, but you can also see I'm a lot more confident. Like even when I was lean, I would not have gone out in public. I thought it was fat. Whereas you can see here, I clearly am, and there's no doubt in my mind. But I'm just having a laugh. I'm like, fuck everybody else. Getting in, we had a great day. That was such a good trip out to Dunleary. That's good memories right there. I get very nostalgic going through this stuff. But then like getting back to training, um, shout out to BK. This man dropped everything for me one day, just when I was feeling in a bad place. I hope to see him soon again. A lot of chalk. That's our setup at home. You can just see me pulling a decent enough weight considering I was really just in and out of training, like doing the COVID weights and bit disjointed, a lot of body weight stuff, which I probably needed at the time. Me and my brother saved up a lot of money and we bought a set of weights. Um, got a bench press, like a Soviet style looking bench press off the Bulgarian lad that he used to work for, my brother. We worked in the gym together. I did a little bit actually. We got free gym, which was great. And doing a few sessions here. You can see my depth since doing Olympic weightlifting has clearly improved a lot. Started with light enough weights. Back doing a few rows, slower and controlled. I've gotten better. Like, look at the shoulders coming up. That's not good technique, FYI. But it has improved drastically since then. Back playing league. Struggled to get back into it though. Like, I think I only played one game that season for the lads. Confidence had just gone, on bad tackle around the head and neck. Sorry, mate. Yeah, so getting a bit bulkier. Yeah, you can see that.